Get ready. This is where things take a dramatic turn. We're stepping into a high-stakes courtroom scene, and at the center of it all is Janetta Pugh, a defendant who is anything but ordinary. From the very first moment, confusion fills the room as her case unfolds in unexpected ways. Watch closely as the judge struggles to piece together the situation, attempting to bring clarity to a case that defies logic at every step.
Good morning. Are you Janetta Pugh?
I am the beneficiary of the estate.
You're the what?
I am the beneficiary of the estate.
You're the beneficiary of what estate? Answer my questions, please, ma'am. I'm just trying to understand.
Beneficiary of the estate.
Okay. What's the announcement?
This moment is critical. The judge shifts focus to legal representation, an element that can ultimately determine the fate of any criminal case. Who stands beside you in court can make all the difference. But here's where things take a troubling turn. Janetta's family insists they've already hired an attorney. Yet there's been no communication, no appearance, nothing. It's the first major red flag, and it raises serious questions about what's really going on behind the scenes.
It's my understanding that Ms. Pugh and her family has retained an attorney on this matter. I don't know if you remember, just when I was originally appointed on, and we were on the trial docket. She hired a new attorney at that point, Mr. Norwood, who was on the case for a while and then withdrew. And once recently, when the case came back to me, I visited her and was told that they did retain another attorney. I was given the name of Christopher Wiley this morning, but I have not heard from him. And my understanding is that at this point still hasn't filed anything with the court.
Okay.
But I've been told that that's who's supposed to be taking over the case.
Okay.
For the record, I recognize Ms. Pugh. She's been here before.
I do as well, for the record.
Hold on. The court can't even locate the attorney. It's like stepping into a boxing ring only to realize your coach isn't just missing. They were never there to begin with. This is where the tension truly starts to build, because without a verified attorney on record, Janetta is left stranded in a state of legal limbo, with uncertainty closing in from every direction.
Into Mr. Christopher Wiley, I can't find that person as a practicing lawyer in the state bar page, and I have not been contacted by anybody on Ms. Pugh's behalf.
All right. So, Ms. Pugh, Mr. Lewis has been appointed to represent you at this point. Obviously, you know as well as anyone that you're in custody and we want to get your case taken care of. If you've hired or your family has hired another lawyer, then they have to contact the court so that we can do something with your case. And do you know if they've hired someone?
Respectfully, Your Honor.
All right. This is where things take a dramatic and unexpected turn. Janetta begins presenting what sounds like a sovereign citizen-style argument, claiming that court-appointed attorneys are foreign agents and insisting there's a conflict of interest. But here's the reality. Court-appointed lawyers are there to defend the accused, not represent the state. The judge knows this all too well, and you can see the patience in the courtroom starting to wear thin as the situation grows more tense by the second.
With your appointed foreign agents, considering that the first duty is to the state and will be considered conflict of interest.
Okay, so if you don't want, the only thing I can do, I'm appointing an attorney to you to help you, right? So if you don't want a court-appointed attorney, then your only option, two things. One is to represent yourself or to hire a lawyer. So if you don't like the way it works, then you do something different. So are you, listen to what I'm saying. Are you either going to represent yourself, or are you going to let Mr. Lewis represent you, or are you going to hire someone?
Objection, Your Honor. Respectfully, is this a court of record?
It is a court of record. So your objection's overruled.
Okay. Respectfully, Your Honor, where is the verified claim that is being placed against my trust?
It's right here. It's called an indictment.
And there it is. The moment the judge brings everything into sharp focus. When Janetta demands a verified claim against her trust, the judge responds with unmistakable authority. It's called an indictment. In other words, this isn't a civil dispute involving trusts or contracts. it's a criminal case. It's a powerful, textbook moment where legal reality cuts straight through legal misconceptions, and the weight of the situation becomes impossible to ignore.
And Mr. Lewis has a copy of it, and he can show it to you. So that would be the verified claim against you.
Okay. Your Honor, respectfully, Your Honor, there were writs that was filed to the case that still haven't been received.
I've received your petition for writ of habeas corpus, and it's denied.
Okay. Respectfully, Your Honor, I demand to be released due to lack of evidence of stated claim and not being given the proper opportunity to obtain proper counsel, defective defense.
It's overruled.
Okay.
You're running out, aren't you?
No, it's fine.
So here's the thing, Miss Pugh. I appreciate your position, but listen,
Respectfully, Your Honor,
Miss Pugh, don't speak over me.
Respectfully, Your Honor,
This is the breaking point. You can feel the tension surge as the judge firmly takes control of the courtroom. Here's the reality. Saying respectfully before interrupting a judge doesn't make it respectful. It's the courtroom equivalent of saying no offense before something offensive. By now, the judge's patience is nearly exhausted, and the message couldn't be clearer. One final chance remains. Secure legitimate legal representation. Choose to represent yourself, or be prepared to face the full weight of the consequences.
Miss Pugh, just because you say respectfully does not mean that you get to interrupt me. That's disrespectful, right? Hang on. Listen to me. Everything you have there is overruled. And here's one of the reasons why, is because you have a lawyer. And your lawyer will file the appropriate motion. You're interrupting me again, which is disrespectful. So I'm going to leave Mr. Lewis as your attorney unless you choose to represent yourself or hire someone else. I'm going to give you 2 weeks to determine what you're going to do. You can go back. You can go back with the bailiff.
I do not agree or comply to your appointed
Go back.
agents.
You already said that, and that's overruled.
Is to the state.
Go back with the bailiff. Get your own attorney or represent yourself if you don't like it.